It's a sad reality in many dioceses in America that church attendance is on the decline. So much so that to save money, many have made the difficult decision to close small churches and consolidate parishes into larger regional ones. That can be a sad outcome for people whose families have spent generations at the neighborhood parish. Yet many dioceses have successfully navigated these changes, forming new faith communities that are thriving. Roselle Reyes looks at the issue of church consolidation in Baltimore and Pittsburgh in this Catholic Life report.
I've been a parishioner here at least about 60 years. I used to live down the street about 4 blocks away.
St. Anne's Catholic Church in Baltimore, Maryland recently celebrated its 150th birthday. Little did parishioners know at the time that St. Anne's would be among those churches on a list to close its doors.
You heard of unknown, untold, unsung heroes. Well, there's myriads of unsung heroes in Baltimore and beyond because they passed through this church worshiping God and were nurtured.
Longtime parishioners of St. Anne's are devastated.
A lot of anger, a lot of disappointment, a lot of hurt.
This is part of the Archdiocese of Baltimore's reorganization plan called Seek the City to Come. After nearly 2 years of listening, visioning, and discernment, the Archdiocese of Baltimore revealed the final plan in May.
Difficult decisions have to be made. We cannot keep doing things the way we have done them in the past. These challenging times require creative thinking, bold initiative, and the unwavering courage to reimagine parish life for today and generations to come.
The existing 61 parishes will be merged into 30 worship and ministry sites. For most parishes, the new configurations and mergers will be done by December 1st. That includes St. Anne's. St. Anne's and St. Wenceslaus are slated to merge with St. Francis Xavier, one of the oldest African-American Catholic churches in the country. A sign hanging at the church's entrance can't be missed. Save St. Anne's from closing. A group of parishioners plans to appeal the decision. They are proposing what they call a win-win situation for the Archdiocese and for St. Anne's.
The win for us certainly would be to stay open, to continue to administer to the community all up and down from Greenmount Avenue all the way past York Road. That's important to us. The win for the Archdiocese is that they would continue to have this church that's been here for 151 years.
I think God wants us to be here to be a witness to what it really means to be a good Catholic. So there we are, and there we've been.
This anchor here is what parishioners of St. Anne's proudly display in front of their church. Just like their slogan, they tell me this community is anchored in faith. Parishioner Bobby Jackson says St. Anne's does significant work socially, spiritually, and charitably.
This church is a church that gives to the community. We feed, we nurture, we give away bikes and things at Christmas time. We have health fairs here. We shouldn't abandon Baltimore City and overwhelmingly a lot of black small parishes.
Church closures aren't unique to Baltimore. Many dioceses across the nation are undergoing the same reorganization process for different reasons, including reduced mass attendance and participation, a declining number of priests, secularization, and the toll of the clergy sexual abuse scandal. Some of the dioceses and archdioceses that have announced restructuring plans in recent years include the Archdiocese of St. Louis, the Archdiocese of Seattle, the Archdiocese of New Orleans, the Archdiocese of Chicago, the Diocese of Buffalo, New York, and the Diocese of Pittsburgh.
And beginning in October of 2018 is when we announced what the groupings were. And at that particular point, we announced to our people that we were going to be going from 188 parishes down to where we are now, it would be 60 parishes.
Bishop David Zubik of the Diocese of Pittsburgh tells us that the restructuring plan they called On Mission for the Church Alive took several years to execute, starting with a year of prayer, followed by a year of meeting with parish communities.
All of these things would be painful realities, but nonetheless, I think people were more and more committed to see that what makes the church is our relationship with Christ and not the buildings.
The Diocese of Pittsburgh celebrated one of the last church mergers in January. Nevertheless, Bishop Zubik says the work is not done.
Once the parishes came together and formed 60 faith communities, the next step was, now how do we take those communities and make sure that they are vibrant?
He tells us that overall, the overwhelming response from the faithful has been positive.
I'm excited about meeting the new people in the new parishes. I have no fears, other than the fact that I hope that I can get to liturgy safely and continue to celebrate, because we are on mission.
Meanwhile, back in Baltimore, churches have yet to close and merge, but there is hope.
When I hear Sick the City, I see a new, more refreshed church with new faces, both young and old, all ages, all colors, all languages.
An opportunity to remake ourselves and to reimagine ourselves as a new church in the city.
But parishioners of St. Anne's are counting down the days until they have to say goodbye to their beloved church.
I will be extremely sad, but I have faith, and it's my faith that will get me through. I will always be Catholic, a practicing Catholic, always.
Roselle Reyes, EWTN News in Depth.